but whatever. So, yeah, no kidding, Scott. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm fighting too. No music. Okay, Nate, here's music. Yeah, I woke up with a... We've been... Hydro, honestly, it got annoying. What got annoying? Who? Me? What? What? I don't know. Do you like bad jokes? I love bad jokes. Better dad jokes. Two. No one's hearing music? All right, let me turn that up. Desktop audio. I can never tell. We got to have some music. You don't want to just hear me cough and sneeze into the mic all night. Too many jokes. Well, how you guys been? What we do last week? Anybody remember? I don't remember. I think we did... what did we do? Oh, Medal of Honor stuff. That's what we did. Well, last week I asked you guys... Better? Okay, Nate. Yeah, that's where... I need to see. My voice is going to crack and break all night. It's going to be fun. What's up, Davies? I can look over here and see the chat, so it looks like I'm actually like looking at you guys for once, which is cool. So, well, yeah, technology. Oh yeah, Hydro, those are terrible. I can already tell. Those are terrible, but in a good way. Oh man. You could hear it softly. Does it sound better? Does the music sound better? The animal, can you see the animal? You can kind of, he's eating celery. He's a guinea pig. I think every stream we gotta tell the story of the animal. So can you guys hear music now? It's very important to me you guys hear music because I like music. I can hear it just a little bit, enough to get me amped and going. So yeah, woke up with a flu bug yesterday. So yesterday was, you guys know the beginning of being sick when you have a cold and it's like you got razor blade throat for a day. That's usually like the fun intro into let's get sick. Yeah, that was yesterday. So now today is just fuzzy headed and trying to figure out, making sure if I'm wearing pants and stuff like that. So yeah, we'll see how far we get. Music volume is fine. Right on. Right on, guys. So I saw Niku's stuff. I don't know how he paints that stuff. I wish I could do it. If you're here looking for more painting like that, yeah, don't look at me. I don't know how to do that stuff. I try. I'll leave it at that. I try. Then it all goes south and sideways before you know it. Oh man. So thanks again, Niku, for hooking us up with some awesome art. I'm going to try and follow with some real mediocre art, but we'll see where we get. So last week I asked you guys what we wanted to do, and I forget who asked. Somebody asked for robots, because I had done this robot drawing for 99 Lives, and I'll pull it up on the screen here if I can find it, what we got into. I need this one. Yeah. So this isn't the robot drawings we were referring to. Let me show... if I can remember where it went. But tonight we're gonna play around with the tablet. I haven't done that on stream in, I don't know, like what, a year? So I'm kind of rusty on the tablet, but I wanted to experiment with the Blob Brush. I've used it just a couple times in the past, so this could go like really sideways really quick. But we're gonna give it a shot. So this is one of the robots I did before. This was actually done in a different program, but I wanted to try and do. We won't get into like probably like light effects and stuff like that, because I don't know if we'll load up Photoshop or not. But I wanted to play around with the Blob Brush in Illustrator and see if we can get down just like the colors and whatnot and the base layers, and just see how far we can get with the fully vector thing. You could actually, you probably could do light stuff like this in Illustrator. I got to think through it again, remember how it's done, but I know it's possible. So we're gonna play around with the Blob Brush, and I had a couple sketches from some artwork that what's the term? It got nixed on for Made Monster. If you don't know Made Monster is a a music artist, and their logo looks like this. So I wanted to do, months ago I did some real quick monster head sketches of their two noggins up here and came up with kind of these two guys. So we're going to use that sketch and apply and ink it and color it with the Blob Brush and just see how it goes and see what you think. I see Made Monsters here. There we go. What's up, Brian? So yeah, so I'll be working on that tonight. Again, before I jump into anything though, what I like to do is if you have artwork that you want to show off or portfolios that you want to show off or anything that you'd like me to check out or you want to show on stream, we always love doing that. So feel free to tweet it at me at the old Twitters, and it's just Evan Eckert, and I'll put that in the stream here in a minute after I take a big drink of whatever this is. This is like daytime, like cold medicine in a mug thing. So the real trick here is not to spill it all over yourself. So yeah, let me type that in the mechanical monster over here. So it'd be just tweet it at me at the twitter.com/this guy, and we'll pull it up on stream and look at it. We always do that on stream, and it's a lot of fun to see what you guys are working on. I get a kick out of it. I'll be honest, I'm a little selfish because I like looking at it. So yeah. Sour Kuru. I think I got it. Did I get it? Did I nail it? Close. Yeah, it's a nice logo. Very cool for Made Monster. Speaking of which, we got to get some shirts of these. I want one of these on a t-shirt. Yeah, so we're gonna work on that tonight. Once I get my brain in gear. Who was here last week? Just out of curiosity. Let's see. We had people jump in on the Medal of Honor stuff. Did I save? I hope I saved that. Last week we did. Yeah, I still have it. We did one of these guys. So we did a Medal of Honor badge. And did anybody do the Spartan one? We had a Spartan sketch that was available too to work off of, and I'm curious if anybody took that on. BTH was by the horns, and this was inspired by the Medal of Honor badges that was in the game Warfighter. So that's what we did last week. Man, I'm surprised I remember that. So yeah, so show of hands, who all here in the chat uses a tablet for stuff? Anybody? Everybody? I gotta turn a fan on. Sounds lovely. Did my chat bail? Aquax Man. Yeah, there's show of hands. Nice. So tablets are a blast. I know we've talked about this in the past. I was never able to get used to tablets without a screen. So I have major respect to those of you that are coordinated enough to use a tablet that doesn't have a screen. The thing with the pictures, because I can't do it. I can't do the look up and draw thing. It just doesn't work. So if I can figure out where I put my stylus, so I have to use one with a screen in it. Aquaman's fine. Hydro, I'm not. I don't know if I'm gonna fall for it. So the Blob Brush. It's been a while. Let's see if I still can figure it out. The Blob Brush it's hidden under the brush tool set over here. So you have Paintbrush tool, which to be honest, I've never really played around with the Paintbrush tool. When I use a tablet, for the most part, I always use Photoshop. So no, I have not tried the iPad Pro yet. I would like to with the pencil. I've seen some cool stuff with the pencil, and Sticky here on the stream does a lot of artwork with the iPad and the pencil thing. So Blob Brush is over there. I need my hat so I can. I don't know if my ears are big enough maybe they might be just right to hold my stylus. Oh yeah, so the glove. I wanted to show you guys this real quick. If you use a tablet, I found one of the best gloves are the $1.99 special at Target, and then just cut off the fingers you don't need. And it works well. That way your hand just slides across the tablet a little easier. There's some other ones out there that are made specially for it. Those are pretty cool too. But if you're like me and you lose everything constantly, then the $2 special and just a pair of scissors. Nice, Nate. We got to figure out days for that. Hydro. I don't know if I should. I'm not gonna fall for it. So the good old Blob Brush tool. It's got, if you double click on the tool itself, it brings up some options, and you'll notice that with the setup I've got currently, we have the size is set to pressure. And I'm gonna leave angle and roundness fixed for now, but when you have a tablet, you can select pressure, and then that way, when you put, however much pressure you put on the stylus, it'll make the width of the line thick or thin depending on the pressure. And then the variance, I usually have I don't know what you guys like. What's your guys' setups for stuff like this? I like variance to, I think it was like the whole thing. So if I knock this variance down, it won't vary. The pressure won't vary too much. I've always set the variance up to like the max of the size. That way, the less pressure, it's going to drop all the way down, and the most pressure goes all the way up. So your variance is the spectrum is pretty wide. Anyone else got cut off? Cut off from the stream? Man, I hope it's not doing that again. Hopefully not. My variant goes up to the top. Nice. And then fidelity, correct me if I'm wrong, but that's smoothing, I think. So smoothing is like, as you draw, it'll smooth itself out, which is very cool. That comes in super handy when you're like me and drink too much coffee all day long. So you can adjust the smoothing there. If I double click on this again, come on, stylus. I've disabled all the buttons on my stylus, so because I'm always hitting them when I don't want to. I think if I pull this up even further, it's gonna like really smooth it. Yeah, see how it did that? So you can adjust that however you want it. I'm gonna leave it like default in the middle for now. The only kind of squirrely thing I've come across, and I think it has to do with my tablet, is the eraser. Sometimes when you turn your stylus over and erase, I notice sometimes when I see that, even though I've picked my stylus up, it's still erased a bunch of stuff. I don't know what I don't know what that's all about, but I'm gonna try and watch out for that tonight, not let it affect what I'm working on. But I think that has more to do with the tablet. I don't know, maybe I need to like clean it or something. What sketch pad do I use branding wise? You mean like the pencil and paper sketch pad? I love the little. I actually McLaffy Taffy, if he's in here, Ryan turned me on to the little Moleskine books. These guys, if you're talking about pencil paper, and I love the dot grid. So I don't know if the camera's picking that up or not. I can't tell. It's just it's gridded, but it's just a dot where all the little corners would meet up. Other than streams on YT's film, yeah, I would love to, Scott, but it's just lack of time, to be honest. I have a rough. Well, now there's I have a solution for it, but in the past it's been finding music was actually the big holdup. Finding music that I actually liked that I could put to like art videos and stuff, but that's all solved. So maybe I have like some videos or some plans of stuff I wanted to do for what do you call it? For some more tutorials, but they just take a while. I'll just brutally honest, they just take a while. And YouTube. No, that's too white. So with the robot stuff, it's fun just to do this, like, oh, Blob Brush, man. I forgot how it's like super smooth. Okay, see that? See, I adjusted this is something else that I like about this, that it automatically grabs this, is that my variation stayed pretty tall, even though I used the size adjuster on the tablet to switch the brush size. So I just wanted to check that was still on. So these guys, you know, I probably should have looked at, I don't even know what my artboard size is. I think I just opened something and pasted the sketch in. Rocket, I've only been on for 20 minutes. What's the best thing? Respect. How's it doing? How's it going, bud? Field notes. Yeah, that's field notes. I haven't had a chance to try them out. I want to. In fact, this summer, I think we're planning a trip to drive up to Oregon again. I got a buddy in Portland, and I want to stop by. I hear there's a store that carries the Draplin stuff, so I want to stop by and empty my wallet. There we go. That's more like it. So yeah, so the robot thing, I think I was just kind of experimenting one day to see, you know, how something like this would work out. You know what I want to do? I need more more variation in the line, and so we're gonna scale this up. Do this at a much bigger size, and I'm gonna do like draw half his face, and then mirror it, and then we'll do the hat on. For this one, you know, I might draw half of like part of him, and then we'll work on his mouth is really janky right now. It shouldn't be at an angle that crazy, but we'll fix all that. So let's go ahead and make this artboard bigger. Yeah, man, there we go. All right, now we can cook. Get in here and draw. So we'll see how this goes. Usually when I oh, what in the world? I must have hit a setting because my cursor just changed. All right, why did my cursor change? General. Do you guys see precise cursors being on? Yeah, why am I getting a brush now? Evan's already breaking everything. Oh well, we're just gonna roll with it. And just have some fun. See how forgiving the smoothing is? Because I am by no means very steady anymore. My hands get super just shaky. So I like, for these little robot guys, I like trying to stick to a couple different line weights. The Nightbot not like caps. I'm using Illustrator. That's right. Shay's Ways. What's up, Column? Glad to see you. I saw you on the Twitters. Thank you for stopping in. Can you also do the line smoothing thing in Photoshop? They're sorta. Well, anybody chime in if you can answer that question. To you, Kitty. I was using a plugin for a while. Is that the same? But I haven't really checked into it in a bit. So if anybody's got the answer to that, go ahead and jump in. So, Mr. Made Monster, if you're still here, Ryan, which one are you in the logo? I'm curious. Or is it universal? I'm curious how the logo came about for you guys. Let's see. Man, I forgot how fun this brush is though, because it's just like super smooth. You don't have to worry so much. I said before, it's super forgiving. You just have to get anywhere near the ballpark, and it's like, oh, okay, perfect. Painting though, I haven't tried to really paint with it. That's gonna be interesting. Anybody have experience with using the Blob Brush for laying down color and whatnot? And the other thing you gotta watch out for is that you'll see that I'm if I zoom in here, I'm gonna have to clean some of this up. But you see I've overshot a couple lines, so I'll probably go in later and just fine tune that stuff. But for the most part, from a print size, this thing should be pretty decent. Check the chat. Left a lot of Iron Man on crack. I have but use Photoshop more. It doesn't have a line smoothing feature, but I'm pretty sure there are. Yeah, so I used one. If you see down in my oh, you can't see my tray. It's behind the my picture there. There's one called Lazy Nizumi that I had used before for Photoshop for smoothing. If I recall, it worked pretty good. Have you ever used 3ds Max? Is that for? Are you asking me, Shay's Ways? I have long time ago. Real long time ago. So, but yeah, I think we might have. Yeah, I think we talked about that on stream before, where I had used Lightwave way back in the day when I don't know if Lightwave is still a thing. Is it still a thing for 3D? I learned 3D stuff on Lightwave, and it was very, it was still pretty raw actually. I think I had started when I was working on Lightwave. The big thing was, oh, please don't. Okay, I think if I just pull up higher, it'll. Nah, it's like getting. I think maybe my stylus is finally dying or something. The eraser tool doesn't want to fire up when I flip over. So that's gonna suck because I don't remember where the eraser is. Is that it? Yep. So we'll just have to skip back and forth. And I think you can apply pressure to the eraser, can't you? So angle, size, I want pressure. We'll just turn this all the way up. Okay. That might be easier actually if I just remember. And I think the hotkey is it Shift E? Isn't Shift E the, what is it? Shift E, and then Blob Brush is Shift B. So you can toggle. I'll be toggling between them both. As we chug along here. I asked a question, I forgot what it was. Man, Blob Brush is similar to how the old Adobe Flash painting worked. I used to do it a lot of years ago, but not lately. Oh, yeah. I didn't have a tablet when I used to work in Flash, so I never really experimented with any brushes in there. But you're right. I remember at least hearing something about that. So the other cool thing about the Blob Brush is that as I'm putting these points down, you'll see that the whole thing is just turning into one big shape, right? Now I think the regular brush tool acts a little bit differently, and you can, if you don't want this to happen, I want to say that the other one handles that, but yeah, I keep closing that down. So. But let's zoom in. Let's go ahead and take care of some of these overlaps here and go back to Shift E. Like that. There we go. Now I can just kind of clean those up with the eraser. Shift B back to the blob brush. If you guys ever saw the, I did a piece of art for the Syndicate stuff called Riot Lion, and that was all blob brush, and that was actually the first time I really sat down and tried to do anything big with this brush. So, if you've seen that, that was the same tool. Just if you're interested. So let's see. Could you move the camera inset to the top at all? It's kind of covering the image. Is it covering the image? I'll stop. How about I'll just stop working in that corner? There's something psychological about seeing the artboard. I like not seeing it. It does, Sphinx, it does. But did this guy ever get around to figuring out how to map buttons? Nah. I know which one is undo. Control Z. I have one Control Z button. And in all honesty, I should just map them all to Control Z. They should all just be undo. Evan's giant undo button. It's a little, let's size that brush down just a hair. That's what I should be doing. I should be, where is it? There's, I thought there was an info box somewhere that showed me what my brush size was at. But I don't see it. I don't remember where it is. Maybe if I just leave. I thought there was something that told me what my brush was at. Because I need to remember. I guess I could just look at it this way, and I keep closing that. So 5 point. So currently it's at 5 point. Alt F4 is my favorite. Yeah. Oh, did you see that, Aquaman? I'm gonna call you Aquaman. You're not getting away from it. Yeah, that was all Illustrator as well. All those artwork files that covered the walls was all done in Illustrator. It's all vector. So kind of go like, I feel like it needs kind of like a, let's do something smaller. That's a situation though where I don't want it to smooth all that much. Let's knock this down. Up, and it's still doing it. Let's see. If I turn smoothing all the way down, accurate. To get a bit of a harder edge. And now I need to turn it back up. There's probably a key for that too. Something like that. Go back to eraser. Yeah, I think after like switching to the eraser tool, I'm seeing it's probably my stylus is like finally going. I press pretty hard on the stylus, so it's probably just, I don't know, it's probably time that I up and replace it. Ah, I keep overshooting that. That looks terrible. I'm gonna redo this. We will just erase all this. Actually, we'll just go like this. Hit it in one go. Let me redo that. Shift B. Oh. Do something like that. Now let's see, how do we want to let's see. Want to become a full-time designer. Nice. Mentor. Yep. What's up, Costler? Trying to, let's see. Keeping up. Let's see. Oh, exotic. Yeah, I remember that scratch board. Yeah, I remember seeing it come across the old Twitter stuff. In fact, let me check if anybody. Ooh, some good stuff on here. This is cool. Yeah, Sean, I can definitely see the helmet. That's odd, actually, in a good way, because I did after reading it. I'm gonna assume that's the helmet. It looks like the helmet, right? Like a Spartan helmet. Oh, this is cool. That looks really cool, Bob. Did you do this? Did you use a pencil? Like pencil tool? What did you sketch it on paper first? It's kind of, you must use the pencil, right? Man, I'm not firing all cylinders today, so yeah. Oh, Aquaman, that, yeah, if you want to, for sure. I use a system called Rookie Up that if you want to book time with me, you can hop in there and schedule time and stuff. Which I need to go in there and update hours and all that. But yeah, I am available for that type of stuff. It's usually in the evening for me. But if you need to go earlier, we might be able to figure something out. Where did my guide go? I'll make sure I'm in the ballpark here. In the ballpark. Just kind of make stuff up. This is his old chin guard. Let's see. I gotta go back and make sure the outline is all consistent. Do that later. See how I'm trying to keep some sort of consistency. It's not going super well, but like there's some lines here that I'm trying to. Let's see, and then let's get back to this little notch. I think I left myself enough room that time. Let's see. I think I need to like just move faster. My lines are all like make sure it's all firing. It's a level of precision that gets me. You have way more patience than me. I mean, the form thing. Oh yeah, so I use, it's called Rookie Up, rookieUp.com, and then you can find me there. Oh, wrong one. Redo that one. Redo it. Oh, did you see that? Did you see how much that fixed that for me? I want to try that again. There we go. And this needs to be a little bit thicker. The notches in his mouth aren't looking right. Let me save this before I forget. Good job, Hydro. So, Scott on here, aren't you, where are you at in the world? I remember you saying something about it's going to be late. Where's everybody from on here? I'm curious where everybody's tuning in from. So we're getting close to the point where we're going to replicate this and flip it. And this tool is actually very addicting because it's just like you can just do smooth lines. You don't have to worry about nothing. Well, I mean, you got to get like, you know, near where you want to be, but it's pretty just like free flowing. Cool. I haven't figured out how I'm gonna do the eyes yet. I had like lenses, but we'll see how that works. All right, so now I'm gonna use the old shape builder. We're just gonna do a rectangle to the halfway point, and I'll flip this back. like move this over. Actually, we're not. We're gonna use Pathfinder. So I'm gonna select all these, and then we'll go to Pathfinder and we'll go to Trim, and then I'm gonna use my mouse and double click and get rid of that. And it should be, yeah, there's some empty spaces. So I'm gonna do, if you ever get caught with this where there's like, you know, some shapes that don't have an outline or a fill, just select one and then go to Select, Same, Fill and Stroke, and it'll select all of those, and then you just simply delete, and then you're good. So I'm gonna copy this side, Control C, Control F to paste in front, and then the letter O to mirror, and then I'm gonna hold Shift and we're gonna mirror that. And we'll hold Shift as we drag it over, and it should snap in because I have smart guides on. So if I turn my guides off, you should see that it looks pretty cool. It worked. I'm gonna grab all these and unite them, and then now we have just the one piece. So we'll use that same method again to get the base colors down. For shadows, I was thinking if we get time, I'm gonna do some text down here that says "Made Monster," and have some fun with some like what do you call it, like kind of real like raw looking text, at least for like the monster part. Shay's Ways, yes, I'm holding Shift. When I move stuff around, I usually hold Shift because that'll bind it to an axis or an angle. So it'll bind it at a 90 or at a 45. So like if I grab this and just move it around, you know, it's pretty, you can put it wherever, right? If I hold Shift while doing that, you'll see I can only move 90, 45. See, I was doing that. So a 90 or a 45, and that comes in handy when you're doing like what we're doing here. We're trying to mirror stuff and be as precise as possible. So I'm gonna draw his hat on a new layer, and I'm gonna go ahead and lock the layer that we're on, because what I want to do is I'm gonna erase part of what we just did here. And actually, this goes while I'm thinking about it. Let's save a copy just in case. So Control A to select all, Control C, Control F. And just in case I screw it all up and we need to come back, we have a copy off the artboard that we can come back to and grab if needed, because I'm notorious for messing things up. Yes, I'm using a Wacom Zinda. There's no vowel on there. Zindinda. I'm using a Cintiq 21. Yeah, it doesn't have the touch stuff on it. It's one of the older ones. Oh, the Pathfinder is a blast. Once you figure out how it all works, and it took me a little while to figure out, you know, what's doing what. But yeah, the Pathfinder tool is it's super powerful. I mean, that's how you do almost everything when it comes to like building like logos or drawings or whatnot. Okay, Shift B to go back to the Blob Brush. And man, all right, drawing a hat. Be like that. Something in my eyeball. That's never good. Good old Blob Brush. Let's see, what does the top of a hat look like? It's got, can you see the... like that. And then, let's see. You know what? I think we can... Well, I need to thicken it up. So let's go ahead and... That's gonna be too thick. I gotta figure out how my cursor changed. Because I had precise cursors on and somehow I lost it. That's a little better. Okay, so now I'm gonna go back to my other layer and unlock it, and I'll lock the first one and Control E to go back to eraser, and then let's get rid of like what's gonna overlap here that we don't need. Alright, and then let's hide the layer, see how it's looking. Yeah, it's getting there. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab the top layer and merge them. Control A, Control C. Or actually, Control X. Let's go ahead and cut it, and then Control F on this layer. So then it should be, we should be able to select them all and unite the whole thing. And now it's one big shape. Alright, so now we can we got that going. Let's do some refinement, some detail here and there. And then maybe we'll start inking the other one. Let me check the chat. Oh, what'd you post? What? I don't know why, that's pretty funny. Yeah, Scott Adam was on here just a few weeks ago. Did you catch that one? If you press shift while drawing a line, then the line will also be... Yeah. Sorakuru. Yep, that'll do that too. So, and that happens in Photoshop as well, I think. If you're using the brush tool in Photoshop, it'll do the same thing. Did you press shift while drawing the outlines though? No, I didn't. I'm just free-forming that. What mouse are you using? I'm using a tablet, Young Money. Yeah, so it's on the VOD. There's that's one where Adam and I were we started with a base sketch of a wolf, and then he turned it into he took the sketch and turned it into this big illustrated thing, and I turned it into a mascot logo. That was a fun stream. It was, the whole thing was just taking one sketch and then seeing what variations could be done with it. All right, I think. Actually, it'd probably be more that. I was about to ask what time zone the schedule was in, then I opened my Costa, you have to make a video advertisement as well as this. It's going to be legendary. That's all for school. This is pretty cool. fact, I forgot to retweet this stuff. That's a cool looking helmet, dude. Rock this out for a buddy of mine. Is this all Illustrator? It looks very precise. I love the gradients and the blends. This almost looks 3D. It was this. Man, you gotta tell me I did this. That turned out really cool. I gotta come back down here. And Sean, did you ever answer? Why is this like? Did you hide it? Dang it! Why are you guys deleting tweets? Cool. Indulgent human. Is indulgent human in here? Okay, so let's go ahead and get the other one rolling. All right, so I think to be safe, I'm gonna do this the other head on another layer, and we'll drag out another guide. Like that. And then let's see. This one I never really thought about inking, so I don't really know how I'm gonna do this one yet. So we'll just see. Shift E, that's what I need. The hair on this one's gonna be interesting. What's up? Thank you, Swami. Does your website have your Illustrator brushes for purchase? This is just the default. I'm using default brushes in Illustrator, so I just have it's just set to pressure at the moment, and it's just a default. Good old default brush. Something like that. Yeah, it's just the default Blob Brush with just pressure turned on. Redo that one. this kind of. I need to. Talking to myself. It's set to depression. Yeah. There we go. So this eye. Something like that. Let's see, maybe we just do, let's change up this line. I gotta figure out how I want to do these teeth. Where's the logo? The logo, he's not happy. Let's do this. Let's grab the logo. If I can find it. It's in here somewhere. There we go. I can just kind of keep it off the side here. Except let's put it in our background layer. Dim images. There we go. So Shift B. Maybe let me just do like a layer below and just kind of sketch out where this is going to go. I don't think your jaw could work like that, but I feel like it can't be any lower. So maybe this is actually there. So that comes up front, and then that drops down here. that part. And there is you can do eyedropper. Is it control? Is it? No. Is it control I? No, I don't want to check spelling. What is eyedropper? Eyedropper is. It's just I. There we go. So I can get back to that color. And then shift B. So then, so that comes around like that. And then this would come around like this. And we'll actually drop this back further. That. Like that. And back in here is all just dark. And we'll figure out the hair later. All right, so this, I can select all this, and we're going to turn the, where are we at? The transparency down. And then we can ink on top of this. Letter I to select, and then shift B. And actually, let's redo from here over. Kind of like that. Hopefully it doesn't, it might smooth these teeth out too much. No, okay, did all right. It still looks like a Sharpie, which is what we're going after. There we go. Kind of like that. All right, I can feel it kind of coming back. Maybe it's just the caffeine I had earlier is finally wearing off. Things are starting to feel a little more steadier. There we go. All right. So hold control and click out of there. Let's see. Let me check. Always are looking back at old school. At old work, you have done like the optic custom tags you did for. Yeah, I'm kind of bummed those never got printed. They were supposed to. I need to ask Hector what the story is on those. Let's check Twitter. Oh yeah, nice. So if you guys want to catch me on Rookie Up, catch me there for tutors if you need it. What is this? Blue Crow, this is what I was talking about in the chat. Oh, Blue Crow is Scott, that's right. Wait, what about this? That's a cool cover. Payday 2 mask. Oh, yep. Bad to tell everyone I can hear my other half snoring in the bed. I'm sure I was probably pretty loud last night, not being able to breathe and all. Let me check. What was this that you were talking about for this cover? Oh, okay, Scott. It turned out good. I love the effect. This is for a short film? Very nice work, dude. I want to retweet that Spartan logo, but I can't find it. Yep, so if you guys want to catch me on Rookie Up, RookieUp.com for tutors and stuff. Let's see. Yeah, if you want to get my opinion on something, tweeting it to me is probably the best, because I see Selenzer, that Nightbot is after you. So, yeah, if you could post it on Twitter, that'd be ideal. All right, let's go back to this one. I'm gonna hide this one and get. I'm curious what Payday mask this looks like. I thought it was just like. Well, actually, now I don't remember what their masks look like. That was another game series I liked, though. Not Payday, but the Army of Two, because of the armored masks they had. Those were some really cool designs. I was kind of bummed they stopped making that series. My son and I used to play it together. We had to mute all the dialogue, of course, but we had a blast with that game. I always thought the mechanics were really cool. Let's see. So I want to make sure this is, you know, the level of detail in one is similar to the other. I mean, it's not like they're super detailed, but they're just, you know, it doesn't make sense to do something like this. Or is that too much? That's getting there. Okay, I'm thinking maybe I leave the hair off, because the logo doesn't actually have any hair. So that was more something like that. And then actually, I wonder. If we just do something like that instead. Man, this gets addicting just because of the smoothing effect. It's like, ooh. And that, my line, I picked up too high, and the line came up. All right, maybe something like that for now. Shift E. Get some. Oh, brush is too big. All right, let's hide the background and see how it's looking. I think that's looking pretty cool. Sent me a logo. All right, let me check it out. Oh, it's Anya. What's up, Anya? Is it Anya or Anya? I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing it. Ooh, this is cool. I like the subtle animation. Dark side, huh? What's this for? That's really cool. The neon effect is nice. Right on. It looks like, is it for a music group? I think I recognize this font. Very cool work, dude. Yeah, I like the neon effect. That looks sharp. Nice job. Very cool. Oh, okay. EDM DJ in North Carolina. Okay, why did I not see that? Hold on, let me. Is that in here? Okay, it's down here. Yeah. Why is the basic info down here on this? Okay, you use Illustrator for the Sphinx or the Pharaoh. And wanted the icon of modern feel with the glowing gradient. It's nice, dude. Good job. Yeah, I dig it. Very cool work. You tweeted. What'd you tweet at me? I tweeted you something, Aquaman. What'd you tweet? Where is it? Oh, Rocket. You sent me a link. I wasn't sure if that link was okay to click on, so I haven't. But if it's okay to click on, let me know now. Are you still in there, Rocket? Let me check. Yeah, Rocket Ago. Mr. Santiago, let me know. It's Aquaman. I don't see it. Yeah, Anya. Is it Anya or Anya? You're Anya. Okay, got it right. Yeah, feeling a bit better. Lots of I'm laughing at Scott's comment. Lots of cold medicines getting me through the day, but yeah, it's working. Okay, maybe it just came through. Joe, Joe, is this for Tom? Oh man, yeah, that reminds me of him. That's funny. Oh, an Uber for Tom. I think he might need something else in that picture. All right, let me see what else you guys got going on here. To drawing outline workers in it. Nice. A type A blood, but it was a type O. He told me I had type A blood, but it was a type O. It was a typo. He's pretty terrible, Hydro. I won't lie. But I don't mind it. Let's see what this is looking like so far. I might want to go in and add some more detail, but let us see. Right, select same, fill and stroke, select it all, Control C, Control F, the letter O, hold shift and drag it over. And profit. There we go. It looks like this happens sometimes. I'm gonna have to manually join all this up. It's hard to do with one hand. Oh, yeah, because I already joined it. Dang it. Let's do that again. And maybe I can be a little more precise. That's better. Okay. So now let's zoom out and see where we got. His mouth is too open, I think. I think I need some more in there. So let's keep cruising. Shift B to bring up the tool again, the brush, the blob brush. And let's kind of thicken this up a little bit. Maybe we can... I don't know what these are. These are robot things. Robot cushions. Doesn't make any sense. I don't know what I'm talking about. Oh man, I can't see because the green outline's coming up. That's too tight of a detail there. But yeah, I think that'll over here, you know, compared to the other one over here, that should be a little better. I want to do something else to make it look better, but I'm trying to think of things to add to it. I don't know, dude. Just have fun. Just go crazy. I almost ended up doing website design stuff tonight. So I have a website I'm working on as well. Thinking. That might be good. All right, let's try it again. Because I already clipped it. So C, Control F, letter O. And then come up here. And let's try not to overshoot it this time. Join. There, that worked. All right. Throat's getting wonky. When it is done, I'm going to get it professionally printed and I'm going to send it to them. There you go. The website is actually for a musician. This one I'll be developing too. I'll be building it. MD. Oh, okay. There you are. That's pretty cool. I love the overall shape. If you're going for a monogram look, you might want to like bring the crossbar of the A over the Y so it's more interlocked, which would be cool. That would help it act more like a monogram, or you know, vice versa. You do the top of the A is coming over the Y part, and that would probably turn the uniqueness up. Sorry, a hair. Which look pretty cool. I like the shape. The only other thing I'm looking at is this crossbar. It might just be the mock-up. Well, I don't know. You might be able to leave it. The crossbar of the A, you know, it seems thinner than the rest of the line. So like the angles of the Y and the beam. I think that's called a beam. You know, those seem thicker, and the outside of the A seems thicker. So, but that crossbar seems a little thin. So maybe you want to thicken that up, and then yeah, a nice some sort of overlap or interlock will just, it'll turn up the detail a bit more. But I like where you're headed with it, dude. It looks really good. It looks cool. Very cool. For your first A and Y combo, it looks really cool, dude. I like the shape used for the A. You know, it's very unique seeing it like that. So yeah, keep cruising on it. I dig it. What else we got? We got nothing else? Nothing else? Link is safe, says Argo. Or Ago. I'm butchering everybody's usernames. Alright, let me check it out. You want me to look at a background? Snail parrot. Ooh. Did you do this? Oh, that, or are you trying to, what were you asking me about? The background of this site. I think it looks pretty awesome, and the parallax is very cool. Wow, this is nice. Rocket, I like it. I really like. Do you see that? You see this? Man. I could just sit here and do this for hours. Nice job, man. Snail Paradise. What is Snail Paradise? But it looks really cool. Nice job, dude. Yeah, let me know when you're all done with it. Yeah, the parallax is nice. See, you got Nate's attention. Nate's like, ooh, yeah. Good job, dude. Yeah, keep it up. I did stay there for. What's up, Anna? I haven't seen you in a while, Anna. Thanks for dropping by. I'm sorry I sound like a my voice is all messed up. I don't know what I sound like. I sound like a somewhere between a frog and probably a dumb old man. Okay, so we have the faces down. I'm gonna clean some layers up here. Yes, I know it contains artwork, and we're gonna start coloring some of the stuff. So let's do layer above, and I like how the logo is just black and white. You know, so maybe these faces we use like they're mainly grayscale with like some dashes of red or my favorite color, magenta, and then we do we keep it against a dark background. Might be kind of cool. I think that would look cool. So I'm gonna attempt to color with the blob brush, and we're gonna just use. We're not really gonna be blending or anything, so we're gonna just be using flat like colors, and it could get very interesting. So actually, let's go ahead and I'm gonna just kind of put down a block of color. Let's switch to HSB. And let's start with like a mid-range, I guess. Pull our guides back up. We might use some like blend modes or something. I don't know. It's all. Let me get a. Let's see, best way to clean this up. I just want let's see, there's got to be a shortcut with the tools to get rid of all the inside. Let's see, which Pathfinder would do that, because I don't want, yeah, I can't think at all. Oh, Pathfinder. All right, which Pathfinder is this? Send back. I just want. I don't want divide. Shape builder, right? Shape builder. Let's do this. Man, that took longer than needed to remember how to do that. And then let's like that. And then saturation down. Something like that. Shape builder for the win. All right. So my light is just gonna be in the center, I guess. I haven't really thought this through. Somebody mentioned, let's make a copy. Always have copies. Anna, that's been my week so far. Oh man, yep, it's been very much like everything. I feel like I'm in not so much snail paradise, but definitely snail mode the past couple of days. A character called the Watcher. What's up, Achilles? So what I want to do, and I don't know what the best method is for this, to be honest, but I want to draw color over this. Maybe we do different layers and we'll shape build them. Let's see here, kind of. I don't know how this is gonna work. We'll see. We'll see if it how it turns out. I don't know. You got me. I don't know how it's gonna turn out. I'll be honest. We're just we're winging it. There's got to be a setting to turn off. I don't want to see this pink outline, right? I don't want to see I forget what that's called. There's got to be a way to turn that off. It doesn't come on all the time. It's only like kind of here and there. You sent me a photo of the Watcher. Would you have thought that after 30 years of AI, they would make it easier to use? It has gotten pretty easy to use. it's just me, dude. You sent me a photo of that guy. Let me see. Where? Oh, did you DM it? Oh, okay. So kind of like that dude. That dude looks pretty menacing. Yeah. He's definitely watching something. This is cool. eShirt Labs. What are you working on, bud? That's what are you using? Tell me what your setup is. I want to see it. I want to know. Man, you got a long journey ahead of you. It's looking good though, dude. Nice job. Yeah. I'm submitting to agents this week. Everything is. Let's refine this before I send it 5 hours later. Well, maybe I just won't include. I'm sorry, Hydro. Sometimes people get. I'll definitely find different types of people where they're like, "Why do you laugh so much? Can you stop laughing, please? It's distracting." It's like I can't help it. It's just what I do. Streaming's a lot of fun. I can't help it. Let's see. It's probably noggin, I guess, like that. I don't know. There is some sort of crazy orchestra type music going on. What are you playing, Pretzel? Original soundtrack. All right, let's. There we go. I like soundtrack music, but not the moment. You know what? Let's pick a. Let's make his little wingy dingy things red. That didn't work. I picked it. It's got to be there. go. I can, like, there's times when it'll start to come back. When I say I'm rusty at this, I am being super serious. It has been quite some time since I painted anything like this. And then trying to do this with the Blob Brush is like, welcome to Evan's learning hour, where Evan tries to relearn everything. It's been a while. Man, I forgot how much fun this is. It is a blast to work on this. I think we should turn this into a wallpaper. That'd be cool. Would actually be kind of a shadow like that. I'm gonna have to play with this tool more often. This is fun. There we go. It's getting there. It's a thanks, Achilles. Thank you. It's a Wacom HD. Is that like a paint behind mode? So it's just I've got it as a separate layer. So I'm drawing, putting color down beneath the line layer. Yeah. 10-10. I'm okay with that. I. Then Shift B. Let's see, maybe this. Yeah. All right. So, you know what? This gray probably has to be lighter. Might be too dark. Too dark pork. Let's do that for now. All right. Shift B. It's funny trying to get used to get all the keystrokes back together too. Or the shortcuts. Colors. Let's go. Let's pick kind of like a shadow, I guess. Something to. I guess we can at least say that there. I don't know if this style has been on the Adobe channel yet. I mean, I got that going for me. I don't know. Has anybody tried to draw robots yet with the Blob Brush? I probably would have heard. Yeah, so these are just, let me open that up again. So I'm just using, if you open the Blob Brush tool, which is over here, and then you simply just double click on it, that's all I'm using. So I've just set the size to pressure for the tablet, and that's it. It's just a round brush. Nothing special about it. That's what we're rocking. Pretty no frills. You know. Oh, that was wrong. Oh, I'll do that over again. You want to see something crazy? Let's look what outlines look like. Woo! Outlines looks kind of scary. Control Y is how you trigger outlines like that. So you can see all the paths and the point information and all that stuff. Sorry. All right, it's getting there. I feel like he's kind of got a parrot beak. Oh, I have to catch up on Jazz's work. I haven't watched him in a bit. It's been a few minutes, that's for sure. But yeah, he does some cool stuff. Yeah, thanks, Scott. Oh man. Ugh. All right. So let's do. How do I want to get this? What I'll do is I'll put like where I think the shadow is, and then I'll come back and like highlight, do like an outline thing. Let's go a little bit darker. I'm feeling my contrast is too low though. I might have to amp it up. I have to try and remember all these shortcuts. Let's see, we might be able to do like a gradient on top, which will set it off a little bit. Let's do for that. Here. let's do this. Here's a trick. We can take this, select that, select same, fill and stroke. See, select same, fill and stroke. There we go. That'll boost that a little bit. That might be a little too dark now, but whatever. We'll just keep going and see. You know, we can adjust as we go. We'll figure it out. Make sure I'm selecting that right one. Let's see, actually I need this one. Let's get in there. So I don't know what the term for this type of coloring would be, because we're not shading. I mean, we're not blending. Sorry, we are shading, but we're not blending. I don't know if there's a name for it. If there is, I don't know. There we go. There's some teeth. Oh, Achilles, what'd you post? Let me see. Hold on. Hold up. Oh, that's nice. Ooh. That's nice. Nice job. I dig it, Achilles. Man. See, there's some new Twitter stuff. Let's see. Is my buddy John tuning in? I don't think it's too close if you're worried about it. Achilles Hero. Who hustles? What'd I miss? Swami, who hustles hard? Man, I missed a lot. If we start a hashtag to get Evan and Jazz to do collab, do you think it would work? I think it'd be pretty cool. Add blue, Hydro? There goes my voice again. Evan's Twitter is just at Evan Eckerd. Hey! I see a familiar face in here. What's up, bud? I've been trying to get on the old Facebook a little more. I haven't done that in a while. So Mr. Colonel Death there. Me and him used to play a lot of the video games together. And then life. Those are fun times, dude. I feel like this. Let's see, it would be kind of round. Yeah, I guess that makes sense right there. Oh, it made a circle. Why'd you make a circle, Illustrator? That was interesting. See, haunted. It's my PC, dude. It's been acting very strange today. Very strange. I don't know. Don't feed him after midnight. Oh, see, where did that line come from too? I don't remember doing that. I think it's doing weird stuff. Or, no. What are you doing, Illustrator? Don't do this. What are you doing? Yeah, that's right. Okay. Man. Maybe I just dragged that down there and just didn't even notice it, which very well could have happened. Also, I haven't restarted my PC today at all, so it could just be finally time that it wants to take a nap. So that was shadow. It's like, nah, it's nap time. I need a break. I slept for like 12 hours last night. I haven't done that probably since high school. I was unconscious. Let's get in there. All right, so let's just go ahead and we'll erase this layer. Yeah, let's erase this background. Well, no, let's not do that. No, let's not erase that. But let's make a layer in between. No, we don't have to. Go here. Start with that color. Yeah, all right, and then we'll do a darker version. There. This probably comes down. Yeah. Tron Legacy, that's a good movie. Scott, I'm on until 7, so I have another hour. The computer is haunted. Thanks, Hydro. Thanks for the follow. Yep. Favorite movie of all time? That's a tough one. That is a tough one. I want to know what do you guys think? What's your guys' favorite movies? I honestly have too many. I would not. I have a lot of favorite movies. All right, let's do some cleanup here. Because you can see when you zoom in, it's kind of a mess. So let's clean this up. So when you're zoomed out, you don't see all this stuff. And also we can come in and be a little more precise. Oh, sorry. I was really bummed when they said they weren't doing Tron 3. Pretty bummed. I guess I don't know. Maybe they'll still do it. Let's see. Favorite movies. Actually, oh, how do I do that? One of my all-time favorite movies has been Uncle Buck. Why does it keep doing this? Are you seeing that? Empire Strikes Back is really good. The second Mad Max is one of the best ones. Fury Road was really good. Oh, that's the wrong color. Let's see. Alien and Aliens. Then like Breakfast Club. That's a favorite. Let's see, what'd you guys... you were disappointed with Logan? Really? I thought that was pretty good. I mean, it was very much a big bummer, but it was it was good. Yeah, I walked out of that theater going, man. You know, I thought it was a really good movie, but at the same time, it was bummed that Hugh's done with it. That is the wrong color. I need this one. Oh, that's not right. I've been wanting to go see Trainspotting 2, but it's not playing anywhere near me. I don't know why that is. I'm angry about it. I don't know what's. I don't know how I'm gonna. You know how I'll be able to even see that, because I don't know if they're gonna go to a wide viewing or not. Has anybody here seen that? Oh, you got to see Aquaman, man. Inception was good. Adjustment Bureau was all right, but I wasn't like super thrilled of it. Inception was really good. Yeah, dang, I wanted to see. The first Matrix was awesome. The last two, But I remember Porgies. Man, but yeah, the first Matrix. I worked in a theater. That when I was going to art school when that came out, and we used to just crank up the speakers on that one, and it was such a good flick. That and Fight Club, those two films came out like it was either the same year or within a year of each other, and both of those were just huge trip. Fight Club was that's probably another way up there film that I'll always watch it. It's funny, those were both movies that I hadn't heard, we had never heard of, my friends and I, and we're just like, let's go check it out, we'll go see, and then it was easily just blown away. It was pretty bad. Like, I'd get off work in the theater, then just walk right back in and watch Matrix again. I must have watched that movie like 30 times there. Time is it? 6:03. Okay. Comes out on DVD in June. Man, yeah, Rogue One was really cool. Here, you guys. Let's see, that might help. Let's see. Give me one quick minute. Okay, sorry about that. I had to go blow my nose. It was an emergency. Leah, yeah. So the you said Leia's CGI look fake. It, you know, it looked fake, but I think a lot of the time it looks fake because it's against real life stuff. You know. Otherwise, I think it looked, you know, pretty good. Let's see. Is Ryan, are you still in here? Made Monster? I see your name in here. It's sad her actor died though. I think I know what you're getting at, but that was quite a bummer. See, something happens. Eraser tool goes like through all layers or something sometimes. I don't understand how it's working. I find when you're using the Blob Brush tool, you have to be kind of be organized with your layers, and then also just kind of keep an eye on things, because sometimes it reacts to, even though you'll be on one layer, it'll do stuff to the layer below it in some cases. I don't know why. Again, it could just be my setup, which, you know, very well could be the case. Well, I mean, yeah. So now, even though, yeah, I agree with you that it looked pretty fake, but it's still, I think it's pretty cool that they're able to pull that off to the degree that they did, because it did. I mean, you have to admit, it looked pretty, like, it was pretty cool, you know. Yeah, I suspect that the Peter Cushing part was, you know, a lot harder. Did you guys see like the reel though of the actor that did the like the capture? Because he kind of looked like Peter Cushing. Like some of his facial structure reminded me of Peter Cushing. It's also just kind of scary that there was a big uproar. Well, not an uproar, but I remember there was a there was a commercial. I forget what it was for. I think it was for like iced tea or something, and they used was it Frank Sinatra? And I remember people were like, you know, you can't do that. And it was they took his head from other movies and mapped it onto another guy dancing in the rain or something. I vaguely remember what it was, but I remember a lot of people were just like, I don't know if that's right. But now it's just like common. You know, they'll CG anybody's face onto anywhere. There's no whatever. I forget what that commercial was for. If any of you guys has seen it, remind me what it was. I think it was for like iced tea or something. It might have been more of a more people were kind of burnt at it because it was for like a soft drink rather than anything important. I was nearly an extra on the first Harry Potter. The guy we rated last week, what was it? What's his name? Swami, help me remember. What's his name? He's from New Zealand. He was a Lord of the Rings extra. I know he's just joking, or if he's was legit saying that, but that's pretty cool. I was recently just reading a story on that about how Peter Jackson wanted to do those movies, and at first, the first studio they were with, they were trying to get him to do like the first two movies together in under 2 hours or something, and he was having a hard time with it. And it sounded like he agreed to it, and then he ended up going to another studio. I don't know why. And they were like, "Nah, let's turn this thing into like." Into what it became. So I guess at one point there was a time when it was going to be like very condensed, and then that's what it was. The third movie would have been The Hobbit. And then who was just... I don't know if I like that. Let's get rid of that. Let's do a different way. And what's the running joke where it's about Lord of the Rings? It's like the first 6 hours are people walking from left to right, and then the last 20 minutes is them walking from right to left. If you notice every scene, I think it was when they're going to the get rid of the ring, they're walking. The journey is mostly from the left side of the screen to the right, I think, if I'm remembering correctly. And then when they get rid of the ring, it's from the right to the left. I could be wrong. I don't know, but it's a funny story. I'm going to keep it. Somehow I keep selecting the wrong... That one. Give me that one. There we go. I remember when I watched in the theater last. Ed Sheeran famous. Oh, which actor's Ed Sheeran? Or is that a musician? I don't know. Yeah, a lot of walking. Coronation Street is, but I was in it when I was born for pregnancy. Was in it for a couple months until they got another baby. Coronation Street. Ed Sheeran is a musician. Okay. Why? How did that make him famous? Did he have a song in The Hobbit? Or was he a hobbit? I don't know. It's a UK soap opera. Ah, okay. Okay, here we go. You guys ready? Let me zoom in and make sure I'm pretty precise with this. Okay, yep. Ah, man. Yep, zoom in too much and it's like disaster city down here. Alright, hold on. Let me do some more cleanup. Where did I see it? Here. It's the wrong color. I mean, typically nobody's going to see this much detail anyways, but I don't know. This is the OCD jumping out. This up. Why does it do that? It's this one block of color. It likes to just mess it up. I don't know why. I don't know. I don't get it. But there's a lot of things I don't get, so whatever. And let's do that guy. Down here. Well, this cleanup is definitely getting me used to the shortcuts, that's for sure. Just flipping back and forth. There we go. I do need to map this stuff. I guess I should finally like figure out how to do that. Map these shortcuts to the tablet. That might be good. Maybe. All right. Close enough. Now if we zoom out, it will look extra pretty. Nah, I'm gonna dig up dinner after we stream on here, and then I'm gonna take some more cold medicine and probably go pass out somewhere. Oh yeah, I don't want to zoom in that much. Then it's starting to look extra bad. All right, did I lose my block? Yep. Dang. Oh, I forgot this little. Now, why can't that just select it? Holding Alt, I don't get it. Holding Alt works in Photoshop. I don't understand why. Can't do the same here. Man, there's so much more we could do to this. Like that. All right, well, let's go ahead. At least we get, one of them together. He's secretly a hobbit. Oh, I gotta stop zooming in that much because I'm starting to see like where the color is breaking apart. So before I do that, probably the best way to do this is I'm gonna Control X this and Control G to group that. Control F, paste in front. We'll trim this. Control C, Control F, O, flip. I don't think I'm a fan of that area. It's too much like a, I don't know. Ugh. Ah, it's not Alt. Actually, I think I can just delete those pieces, I think. After I ungroup it. Ungroup. Ungroup. straighten up for now. That looks a little better. Doesn't look so like just pig shaped. All right. What is playing? What is this? There we go. Oh, thanks, Jokey. Oh, thanks, Scott. Yeah, so past broadcasts, you can find them on here. I do post them up on YouTube a few days after. But actually, I think I forgot to post the other one. Yeah, I still need to post that one. You're right, the eyes do look a little bit creepy. Let's get rid of those for now. Ooh, that looks creepier. We can fix that. There. Rocket, we covered, you know, we covered that on another stream, and I'm trying to remember what the other brand was, and I had trouble remembering what it was before. Oh man. Josh or Inkbite, actually, he remembered the person we were trying to remember. There's an illustrator. What's up, Gamoto? Or Gamamoto? There's an illustrator that works on Huron. Is it Huron? It's like Heiron, something like that. He has Friendin. That's his name, Friendin. Why can't I ever remember that? I think it's just friendin.net or friendin.com. He has a lot of cool stuff. Oh, somehow I had caps lock on. Is it reviews? Yes. Okay. So. Okay, so I'm gonna post this in the chat. Yeah, Huon. There's a cat named Friendin that is a super talented illustrator. He reviews a whole mess of different tablets. Wacom, Huon. It looks like he's reviewed like light boxes, GT220, whatever that is. I don't know who makes it. Oh, it's also Huon. So look through that. He's got a lot of different stuff he's tried out, and Surface, yeah, a lot of things. So check out that whole page there. You'll find some information there. Wow, T-shirt labs. His eyeball's falling out. What was that? Robots. Do you guys remember the animated movie Robots? It reminds me of one of the robots from there. They're super playful. Wait a minute, gym shorts. It does look super realistic. Yep. What's in my eyeball? All right, just checking through the old Twitter. Yeah, check out. Oh, my throat. Check out his stuff, and then yeah, something there might work. You know, I'll be honest. So I love my Wacom. I love it, and I have no reason to use anything different. So I'm just gonna throw that out there. I'm in no way sponsored or paid by them. I have had a very good experience with the Cintiqs I bought. So just letting you know. Oh, wrong color. How am I constantly picking the wrong color? Well, that's good for now. Let's just leave him. work on the other one. Maybe we do, man, yep. What's cool about this guy, though, is that you can now do because he is vector. Oh, except I need that background shape too. Let's go ahead and I'm going to group him all together. But since he's a vector file, I can scale him up or down any direction, and look at that. He retains that sharpness, which you're not going to get from a pixel-based program. So that's one of the cool reasons to use Illustrator in this way. So if I wanted to print, say, a little sticker, and then I want to turn around and do a big like 11 by 14, it's all there. I don't have to worry about it. All right. So I keep doing that. So this guy. Have I tried Inkscape before? I honestly have never heard of it. What is it? Inkscape. Sounds cool. Send back. Shape builder. I know what Dreamscape is. Make his eyes blue. All right. Maybe I should make this one instead of magenta. He should be like a teal, a grayscale and teal. So let's start with the. What was our base color here? This one. And then, except I'm gonna put this on its own layer again. Control X. Control F, and actually we'll do a layer above that. I'll start locking some of the stuff. Illustrator is to Inkscape as Firefox is to Netscape. Netscape's really old. So that's all that came to mind was I haven't used Netscape in a couple of decades. Is open source and free. Okay, yep. Makes sense then. No, I've never tried it. I mean, really, I haven't had a reason to, you know what I mean? That's the same color. I want that color. And actually, you know, this one, let's zoom in and see if we can keep, at least when we get base colors down, we can keep it a little more precise. So I'm not missing gaps like right there. Whee! And this guy will have a oh, no problem. Rocket, you gotta go? You heading out? Yep, I will be here next week. Yeah. Yep. I don't know what we'll do. I need to do some web stuff. We might get back into pretzel stuff. Might be working on some t-shirt graphics actually. T-shirt. old t-shirts. Let's see. Is this the same color? Yes. Okay, so that's the color I was using. I'm already all mixed up. But what's new, right? What is new? Is there anything that you guys are like struggling with as far as art or design, and would like some pointers on or whatnot? Because I take requests. I really do. And we're doing robots because I forget who mentioned robots last week. But yeah, otherwise, you know, that's what we're doing. And it's fun. And we're using the Blob Brush. And it's a party. What are robots for? Just for fun? This was just for fun, actually. Shading. Well, we're kind of covering shading right now. Do a blob brush border and delete the inside line. I just fell in love with next week's stream. Why? What do we? What did I say we're doing? Oh, the t-shirts. Yeah. There is a couple designs I've been meaning to get down. So maybe we'll work on that stuff. Could be fun. I don't know. We might end up using the Blob Brush again at this rate for those. And we'll see how that shakes out. This is a color I need. You know, another thing that I was thinking about doing, and it's something I need to do for Pretzel. And it might, I don't know, it might help some of you if you're wanting to make a career out of something like this, is a style guide. You know, it's not super entertaining, but it really comes in handy. But to show how to make a style guide, a branding style guide, might be something worth a minute or two or 7. Because there's many different style guides, and I need to make a couple of them. Nate's here. He's probably shaking his head. Yep. But you know, there's is that the right color again? I swear that's my tagline tonight. Is that the right color? Yeah, it is the right color. Man, I'm getting all mixed up. Because I need to make a style guide for the brand, and then I need to make a style guide for the app. And that would be essentially cutting apart the app and creating, you know, the different assets for it. You know, everything. It's much more UI stuff. You know, what does a drop-down field look like? You know, what does a volume slider look like? What are the line weights of the icons? You know, stuff like that. Which is what developers need. So we could do something like that. But t-shirt art might be a little more entertaining. Oh, the Robots movie is so good. That's another personal favorite. Yes, if you guys haven't downloaded the Pretzel Player and you guys live stream, it is this little turkey. Oh, wrong screen. Right there. So this is a player, and we'll actually code it. The style guide? There won't be any code of the style guide. It's more like, you know, figuring out what, like calling out all these hex values and whatnot. And is that on the image? That white line I'm seeing there? Must be. But like, you know, like all this stuff. And actually this is part of something bigger. So the style guide would be for, you know, the app as a whole. So yeah, go to pretzel.rocks and download this guy and try him out. It's pretty cool. Yeah, it's like, Nate, it reminds me like old scanners, like when, you know, you go to scan it and it's not perfectly straight, right? And so you take a selection, it's like, oh wait, you got your borders are kind of wonky. Someone scanning CD covers. Okay, I'm trying to be more like, what's the word? Attentive to these edges here, so I make sure I get all the, you know, that the base color is going well under the line art, so we don't end up with those odd corners. Yeah, so but a brand guide would help a lot of it. So that's what the style guide is for the, you know, the branding side. It's a brand guide. How and when to use a logo, what the safe zones are, you know, margins, all that fun stuff. Which there's actually, you know, there's a lot of time that gets put in those things. At my day job, we've been working on a web style guide for like the past couple months, and it's, you know, we're still just trying to narrow down what we want to keep, what we want to get rid of, you know, what makes sense, when to use stuff. It's, you know, it's turning into quite a document. But it's good. It's so like when any other designer comes on or uses your assets, they have a map, you know, a guide. And they can know exactly what they should be doing. What color were these? What color were these? So Nate, Ryan's not answering me. I want to know which monster he is in the logo. Which one is he? Maybe he just doesn't want to say. Or maybe he already answered and I missed it. Which in that case, sorry. What was that? Oh. I have a bird feeder outside and there's a bunch of doves and they just they don't know how to put on the brakes. They just slam into everything. Which is quite funny actually, but constantly wondering what that thump was. Ryan's the one on the right. Iron Man on crack. Yeah, so Rocket, that's yeah. This is a brand guide. You know, we could do something similar to this. The only thing that I don't see in here is like typography. So we probably call out typography. Yeah, definitely colors. There might be some other things we go to like image usage, stuff like that. But definitely, yeah, you're on the right track. So we could cover something like that if you guys want to. Who would the shirt design? Yeah, it'd be for Syndicate. There's a couple Syndicate shirts ideas I need to try to get down. He's the one on the right, huh? All right, Colin, glad you stuck around, but I know it's late for you. Is that Starload? No, it's we're making up our own robots. Robot guy things. And I'm trying to figure out what to do here. In fact, Mr. Pigeon, you're up late. I gotta refill all those bird feeders. Whee! It's like crayons. This color. Do you see that? My cursor just changed back. What am I doing? Don't understand. Where is my? That's gonna look weird. Where is the guide here? Come on, guides. Maybe more like this shape. Yeah, my cursor came back. There must be a shortcut for that to toggle it off, and I just, yeah, I don't know. I just somehow hit it on accident. I don't know. Had glass hallways in college, bird kept. Yeah, the same thing with these doves, dude. They just slam into everything, and doves are really just glorified pigeons, right? So they're not all that bright. Chicken of the sky. What movie was that I was watching where somebody's trying to sell, was that Anchorman? Where one of them's trying to sell bat as like cave chicken or something, or and he had a few others. I forget what it was. Yeah, he had a he's eating. We thought it was fried chicken, and it was a bat wing, and it chicken of the cave or something he called it. That had to have been Anchorman. I don't remember where that was from. Why am I even thinking about that right now? Oh, birds. That's why. Man. Oh, man. We've officially hit that time of the night where brain has completely shut off. We were running on fumes. But we got some cool robots. Anchor, yeah. Is it really just 8 more minutes? Sky chickens, yeah. uh... Chickens of the sky. Oh man. Hey, who we raiding tonight? Oh, actually, I gotta figure out a blue to use. We were gonna make that a teal. What's up, Guardians? Hawk food. All right. Yeah, Scott. Check out Scott's stuff. I think I retweeted it on Twitter. Check out his art. I need a slightly darker version. You know, I have a panda mascot that I need to vector up too. There's just so much to do. There we go. Starting to get a little depth to him. A little life. Right on. Let's see. Let's check Twitter again. Wait, what are you sending me, Nate? Well, that doesn't help me. Oh, wait. No, Ryan's tattooed. He's the one on the left. So he's got the hat on. Yeah, Ryan's got the sleeves. Very cool. Oh wait, and they No, Ryan's on the right. So this one, so yeah, so the one we're painting now would be Ryan. Which, if anybody's in the LA area at the end of the month, they have a show. Yeah, pandas and walking baboos. I can't even talk. Baboos. What's a? I don't even know what a baboo is. What it? Yeah, you wrote baboo. Oh. My poor brain. You're breaking it. It's okay. It's already busted. Yeah, I don't know who we're rating. Oh, wrong color. Come on, give me that one. No. That one. Why don't you give me that one? It's this one. There we go. The raids. It's the best part of the stream, man. You guys got to stick around when we raid the other channel. The reactions are priceless. Oh, it did it again. You did it again, Illustrator. Why did you fill that other one in? I didn't see you fill it in. That one. Illustrator needs to start talking back to me. I would be okay with that. Kind of like, what's the Amazon thing? The Echo thing doesn't have a name. Oh, you know what? I'm looking at a chat player. Maybe you... Today at 6:52. Okay, so this is it. Got it. I'm gonna load it in here and have it ready. We got 2 minutes. Okay, guys. Well, we did robots in Blob Brush while medicated. Isn't that great? Thanks for sticking around. You got my Twitter. Hit me up on Twitter and let me know what you guys want to do next week. I think we're going to do t-shirt graphics just so I can get them done. But we're going to be rating Meadow Fox tonight. All right? I'm going to paste the link in the chat. And again, thank you guys for dealing with me while I'm under the weather trying to draw stuff. I will be here again next week, next Tuesday, 4 to 7. Same bat time, same bat channel, if you know where that's from. And yes, we will be around. Again, hit me up on Twitter if you have any questions, any ideas, thoughts, concerns, criticisms, funny cat pictures. Yeah. All right, here is the link. I'm gonna post it a few times, and we are gonna start moving over there. And I gotta copy this. Let me copy the thing. The thing. All right, y'all. Until next time, have fun.